Hi guys, welcome to Guys in the Ozarks.
Morning, guys. It's kind of a repeat of last weekend, I guess. But we got the tarp up, so we're good. Just sitting here listening to the rain. Chatting with some of the guys there. They got woke up from the storm too, I guess. So I got some coffee on this morning. So while that's working, thought we'd walk around and take a look at the campsite. So we've got the fire pit. Looks like it might still have a... No, there is still a dry spot though. That's handy. But all the wood's wet, so we will probably do something different for breakfast. So, I don't know if this is from people camping, which I guess maybe it is. That's about the size of a tent. I was wondering maybe if it was deer. I don't know if y'all can tell how matted down that grass and stuff is. And then there's some more spots over here. They're like that. So I don't know. But we'll just do a good pan of the campsite here. And see, here's another spot like that. And that spot don't look, I don't know if it doesn't look big enough to me for a tent or anything. Well, I really like this side. I guess I keep coming back up here because it's so open and stuff. And so I kind of like that. I was talking with Minnesota Mike and Randy and the guys early this morning when the storms come through. And Mike was telling me that the Aurora Borealis is going to be you're going to be able to see it. Sorry guys, you're going to be able to see it. So I'm going to try, and this should get us where we need. This is north, so I'm going to try to get some of that tonight. Maybe we'll get lucky. That'd be cool. Anyway guys, I'm going to go check on this coffee. So we kind of had a repeat of last weekend there, didn't we? So I managed to get back to sleep this morning. Woke up a little bit ago. Come out. Started the Durango and put my phone on charge. Texted with the old lady for a few minutes. So I had planned on doing biscuits and gravy for breakfast, but all my wood's wet and my fire pit's wet. So I think instead I've got the stuff for I think I can make some breakfast burritos. So I think that's what we're going to do for breakfast. But first, we got to have the coffee. So we got some sausage patties. And this container's got eggs in it. And got some hash browns. So we're going to get those hash browns started. And then we got some tortillas here. We're going to do up those breakfast burritos. Pan hot. We're going to get a little bit of this butter here. Melt some of that in our pan. Alright, so like I said earlier, we're just doing like a breakfast burrito type thing. So I've got I'm gonna put a couple of chunks of this sausage in there. Let that cook up. So I managed to leave the house without a spatula. So we're gonna have to use a metal spoon in here. I don't necessarily like doing that. That's not good for a non-stick pan. But I think with what we're doing here, it won't really make too much of a difference. I'll try to be gentle. Check on these hash browns and see how they've hydrated up. They're getting there. We'll let them work a little bit longer. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when we add these hash browns. Alright guys, we got our pan heated back up. Our sausage is done. I've got these hash browns hydrated up. There's still some moisture in them, but that'll just help them cook, guys. Honestly, hash browns kind of need some moisture in them to help them steam and help them cook up quicker. Lid over. I didn't bring the Pathfinder pot because the lid for it doesn't fit this pan, but this Walmart pan, the lid for it does fit. So some hash browns left in here. Can't have that. Yeah, all them hash browns in there. Alright guys, so we're going to let that cook up for a few minutes and then we'll add our egg. I'll bring you back when we add the eggs, guys. Well guys, my camera died on me while I was doing the eggs. But I added about half of these eggs, which would be 2 eggs. And we've got that all set in there. Let me get my plate here. So I set my plate down and had my pan that I cooked the potatoes in last night on top of it. Got a little sooty. These tortillas opened up here. Just a couple of those out. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to set that off to the side for a second. Turn this bad boy back on. Turn it down really low. I'm going to set those tortillas on there and let them get hot for just a second. While that's doing its thing, I'll close these back up. That's what we want. couple spoonfuls of our mix here. Mix maybe 10 seconds or so is all you really need. You know, they're already cooked. You're just trying to heat it up a little bit. Guys, I'll be back here in just a minute. Alright guys, I've got some salsa here. And I'm going to put some of that on these. Alright, let me get y'all in here where you can see. There we go. There we go, guys. Guys, give me a minute and we'll come back and we'll try these things out. Let's see how these things taste. I bet they're going to be good. Now, I'm not really much of a burrito roller, so I didn't even try. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Better than Sonic and McDonald's put together. Wow, that's really good, guys. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna finish up breakfast here and get things cleaned up, straightened up. We'll see what we can get into. Well, hey guys, so it's about got dark on me, so I think just for ease of things, we're gonna just do breakfast. I've got that sausage and those eggs, and I guess I'll do up some hash browns. So after I done a live, and after the live, I was talking with a couple of guys that were in the live there, and well, next thing I know, it was 3 hours later. So we'll get some dinner going here, and we'll see. Oh, we'll talk about that. So I'll be back here in a minute, guys. So guys, I forgot to film cooking the eggs and the hash browns. So guys, I'm going to eat, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all. Alright guys, let me show you what we fixed there. We fixed some hash browns, some eggs, and some sausage. I had a pretty good meal planned out. I was going to do, I had some little sirloin fillets that was wrapped in bacon. Beef, so I had peppers and onions and stuff to go with them. And I had some macaroni and cheese that I was going to make, and some baked beans. So that's what we was going to originally have for dinner. But then later, I did my live at about 4 o'clock. A couple of the guys that were in the live were planning some, talking about planning some collabs, and so I wanted to talk to him about that. And instead of texting him, I called him. Well, the next thing I knew, it was 3 hours later, and it was dark, getting dark. And so I didn't have time to cook the way I wanted to. So I knew I had this breakfast stuff left over. I just decided to do that because it's quicker and easier. So those two guys were Flat Broke Outdoors and Before It's Too Late Adventures. If you haven't seen those channels before, you really need to go give them a look. Because if you like the type of stuff I'm doing, you're going to love what they're doing, because they're doing the same exact thing, guys. Camping, fishing, a little bit of hiking, cooking. So go give those guys a watch. So what are our plans? Well, I'm going to finish dinner, and I'm going to start packing up and what I can tonight, and then in the morning we're going to finish packing. So in the morning I'll just do I always carry a box of cereal when I'm camping, or not a box of cereal, but like the little containers, it's like a bowl. I always carry one of them, and I've got oatmeal and other stuff. So we're just going to do that for breakfast in the morning. So we'll see you guys after a while here when we get ready for bed. Morning, guys. Let's get some coffee going. Man. So I slept pretty good last night, guys. Didn't get a whole lot done last night. I got done with dinner last night, but put a few things away, and then I put myself away for bed, and slept pretty good. Didn't even watch any YouTube or anything really. Texted with the old lady for a couple minutes and then went to sleep. So like I was telling y'all last night, just gonna do a simple breakfast. I got some cereal in there, and I got some dehydrated fruit, and making some coffee. I think that's gonna be breakfast. And then I'm just going to get everything packed up and loaded up. Get ready to head back home. I got to work tonight, so yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan. So I'll be back at y'all here in a few minutes. All right, guys, I got some dehydrated fruit and nut Cheerios. That's going to be breakfast this morning. I guess just got strawberries and blackberries and banana chips. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there, guys. Those blackberries are awesome.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here and finish up breakfast, and I'll holler back at you guys once we get everything packed up and everything. All right, guys. So we're all packed up, fixing to head out of here. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. All the likes, shares, comments, all that stuff, guys. It means a lot. I really do appreciate it. Um, you know, we've grown quite a bit, and I mean we've been at this just I think about 8 months now, and we busted that 100 mark here a while back. I think when I looked last night, we were at 125, so we're growing real good. Really happy with that. So, guys, go fall in love with your wilderness like me and Kyle fell in love with the Ozarks. This is Matt, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.